What's up, everybody? I'm back. New week. Well, a new episode from a previous week. Um, yeah, I mean, quite a lot happened. I don't know. Some stuff happened. But yeah, let's just get into it. I finished my book. Honestly, it's a big recommend. This one. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. Atomic Habits, it's a good book. I really recommend it. I went through it and kind of noted down everything like a little nerd. Um, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. I'm probably going to read it again, honestly. But yeah, it's just really in depth. I think it's going to help a lot, though. I think it would help anyone, honestly. Um, but I love it. And I love the guy that writes it. His style is pretty cool. And one of the things I was thinking about today when I finished reading it was at the end, there's kind of I think it's in the last chapter. I mean, I don't want to say too much, but basically it's just like mastery. He basically says mastery of anything requires you to repeat the same process pretty much over and over again. But also to be like reflective of the habit of doing it. So like you have your habit of, whatever, going to the gym, but you also need to be thinking about how you can improve, because if you just do the same thing over and over again, you get used to it, and you even like slightly like not improve. I don't really, yeah. So it's just interesting. I don't know. It's weird because he also talks about making habits like satisfying. So how do you have something that's like satisfying, but also you're gonna be bored with it? I don't know. It's just kind of strange to think about. But yeah, I also went to Baylor today. Pretty cool place. I don't know. I mean, it would be a cool place to be, I think. But I also am still a little skeptical, whether or not I want to do the college thing. But it is a big decision to make, and so I still need to think about it for a while and kind of discern as I experience more stuff and go on more tours and stuff. Because I mean, it definitely, I think it like in the long run for some people, I feel like it's worth it, but just the cost for everything, and you're like with your degree, you're not always guaranteed to get a job. And a lot of people really don't get jobs straight out of college with their degree, so it's like, I don't know. It feels like a cash grab at this point, and that's the kind of vibes I get. So I'm like, at this point, I'd rather just invest in myself, than just learn whatever I need to learn to make a good living, and to be like a builder. I think now, I mean, with this, I have a better sense of direction. I feel like I need to rewrite my goals, to be honest, because I did write them down. A lot of them are not the same, which I honestly just need to stick with one thing, which I think I've pretty much done at this point. Like, I know what I want to stick with, and it's just doing that every single day. But yeah, I don't know. Just right now, I realize I'm just starting out with what I want to do, and so it's hard because it's like it's a change, and it's tiring and it's difficult, and I don't see like the results right now that I want to see. But I mean, I'll get there eventually. I think, well, I wanted to talk about this too, is that another thing, this wasn't exactly in the book. They kind of touched on it, but like not the exact concept. So I learned this from a guy off YouTube. His name is Alex Hormozy, I think, and he's a really cool dude. But he talks about this whole cycle of like business, and so there's the failure part, then it goes to success, then success to complacency, then back around to failure, then success and complacency, and it just keeps going around and around. But every time you're getting better as you do it, because once you're at that complacency part, it's not like all the skills and the experience you've learned has gone away. It's just that you're kind of just at this like stalemate almost. Like you're not really improving, but you're kind of just doing the same thing. And yeah, I just thinking about that, I'm just like, it gives me hope, honestly. Just whatever I want to do. It's like right now I might be failing, but eventually I'm going to see some form of success. So, I mean, just that thought is kind of comforting, I guess, a little bit, but I don't know. I still get the feeling sometimes that like I feel like I'm trying too hard at some points. Like I gotta step back sometimes, and just let stuff happen. But I also recognize that like I do need to put in the work. So it's like this weird like mix, I feel like. But I don't know. I mean, I've definitely learned a lot during this past almost month, which I talked about in my last video. But I think since then I've learned even more. And honestly, it's just reframed my mind to think more about myself and where I want to go and how I'm going to get there. And recognizing, being self-aware and having an open mind. Because that's the biggest thing. That's really how you listen to other people and learn, and recognize your own capabilities and specifically your shortcomings. So yeah, I don't know, that's all, but I just wanted to speak my mind today. Yeah, overall not a bad week. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.